Successfully connected to the multi-platform streaming services of Streamlabs Desktop. Greetings, friends. DJ Zed, fire up that opening track we love so much. I need to update this graphic so it lists all the other platforms that we connect to. Otherwise, it seems like I have a bias. Please stand by. This live stream is starting soon. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good night to you. No matter from where around the world you're tuning in, it's always right here, right now, at the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo's almost daily variety gaming live stream show Extravaganza. Greetings, folks. Hello, hello, hello. I am your host. My hair is up in a thing and it looks terrible. Let's look cool. We're gonna look cool for our hip audience. What's up, folks? Here we are. A little late to everything as always. Late to the Skull and Bones party. Late to the oh my gosh, Soap is Alive party. I finally found and uploaded my Soap is Alive and also I'm mediocre at Call of Duty clip to TikTok. So go support that. My TikTok, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo. I think if you just type in Mr. Zeppo, you will find it. Of course, if you're having problems, just head on over to solo.to/Mr. Zeppo and check out all the links. Let's actually go look at that live real quick. Desktop Portal of Infinity! Activate! Whoa! I love the way the mouse swirls in a recursive little fractally swirly thing when we do that. Okay, so boom, that's active. Boom, let's go to solo real quick just to check it out live. When you go here, sometimes I pay for the premium. You can drop me an email, you can connect to my fundraising, you can visit my TikTok, which is a mix. I shouldn't be titled that because it's gaming and political satire. I should maybe make more than one TikTok account. You can also find the book series that's in development. Come support that. The more you engage, the more I participate. So it's kind of like, I gotta get drawn into it. I'm a collaborative writer with no collaborators. Woe is me. So you can also listen to DJ Zed and Mr. Zeppo's SoundCloud account. You can check out the original art, find our social medias, and different platforms you can listen to the podcast at. By the way, I did just drop what I feel is a pretty solid Good Morning Trumptopia episode. It is in the main central directory right now. I have not moved it over to Good Morning Trumptopia. Please do come on by to Spreaker.com. That's SPREAKER.com. Brought to you by iHeartRadio. And check out the many podcasts of the almost daily variety Zencast. I don't use the word variety in the title, but the newest episode is right here. Full Circle, episode 345 of the almost daily Zencast, which will eventually get moved over to the Good Morning Trumptopia playlist. Come on down and support that if you can. That's a fun, simple, free way to not only engage. Oh, my Wi-Fi's on the desktop. Turn that off so I don't lose my mouse. But you can also, check out, get engaged, participate in the socio-political commentary of the podcast. There's many chapters or many different sub-segments. There's a whole special series on world building of the Zeppoverse, which is a chaotic mess. But go drop in, engage, listen to the mini stories and rough draft ideas, and drop your comments. Because the more comments there are, the more I will be able to then collaboratively with you as my audience go through that content and rework it, rewrite it, updraft it, and write it live on stream as a show that we're going to be calling Lap Hack Wednesdays once I finally get around to bootstrapping myself on Wednesdays. What the F day is it today? Oh, it's still Sunday. Okay, good. I thought it was Tuesday for some reason. Good grief. All right, well, welcome to a Tuesday session of the Almost Daily Variety Gaming Livestream show where we play and talk about gaming industry news. So Skull and Bones has been a big topic. It's free to play right now until next Thursday, so you still have a few days if you want to check it out. I believe that the sale for it being 50% off ends in about a day and a half. And tighten the belt, buy less other stuff like food. But here we go, friends. It's going to be the same experience. Not much has changed. The free-to-play was pretty much full access. I did take time to really think about the critical commentary. And here are my resounding thoughts on it, if I may, before we proceed. The negative commentary is not wrong, but it's also not 100% right. I think this game is actually very playable. I think that it was an interesting and maybe disappointing choice to not give it any of the on-land things that resemble the solo stuff that's very map interactive of Assassin's Creed stuff, or give it more fleshed out MMO-like situations. But I think that from a design point of view, having worked in the industry before, a little bit, not as a designer, but as a quality tester, I was in the quality testing assurance department of a game publisher that I'm not even sure exists anymore. Some of you may not have even heard of it. It's called THQ, Toy Headquarters. And I play tested mostly kids games, but some adult games. I was playing, I remember playing SpongeBob SquarePants, the original Battle for Bikini Bottom 2D platformer for about 2 months straight. 8 hours a day with only 3 breaks, 2 15-minute smoke breaks, and a lunch break. And I couldn't not play the game, right? We should do a whole episode talking about what it's like to be, what it was like. I don't know what it's like now because the industry has completely changed. And they're now sort of paying people to play test from home. I don't know how much money you can actually make. I haven't tried to apply because most of the things I've found sounded scammy. But there are people who really do it and apparently make enough money to, to be content creators around it. I'd love to get that deal. Somebody hire me. Okay, so to round out my thoughts real quick on Skull and Bones, I think it's an unfair comparison. Skull and Bones, even though they're the same publisher, developer, Skull and Bones, which I kind of forgot and didn't realize. As you may have noticed, I played Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'd had it forever and I just hadn't been playing it. And it's very different. It's Assassin's Creed. One could argue retroactively, although obviously timeline's not correct. One could argue that Assassin's Creed is Black Flag is Skull and Bones with Assassin's Creed shoved on it, or Assassin's Creed with Skull and Bones shoved in it. I, for one, ultimately in evaluating it for my purposes of entertainment and for live streaming, I find Skull and Bones relaxing. It doesn't mess with my muscle memory too much because it's kind of simple controls. And it's dramatically different enough. Although I wish that the on-land world was a little bit more Call of Duty-like, with mixed in, I've said this all before, mixed in with a little bit of No Man's Sky, with a little bit of maintaining some of the complexity of Assassin's Creed without the ever-loving pain in the butt of the way that the run system works. I'd rather have a slightly too jiggly auto-run character, I think, than a permanently slow walk character that's got a weird button combo for running and jumping, and it takes me forever to get used to being in an Assassin's Creed game, because I want it to work more like Call of Duty in terms of running around the map. You can jump and do stuff and parkour in Call of Duty. It's just simplified in a way that makes it less distracting for me. Other players might argue otherwise, but for me, if I were making a game, I'd be like, let's try to make it as intuitive and simple and easy to use as Call of Duty movement mechanics, and as versatile and smooth, buttery smooth as Modern Warfare 3 is. and then adapt from there into what we want Skull and Bones to be. But anyways, they didn't hire me for that, so we are where we are. Let's get to it. Those are my pre-game chat lounge thoughts. Thanks for joining me. I used to try to go to all the effort to bookmark it and all that kind of stuff. I really wish that Streamlabs was a little bit more AI smart so that I could have a Jarvis assistant that I could talk to and train it to do all the stage management stuff, the bookmarking, chat moderation. There's an idea, Streamlabs. Hire me to lead a team of AI coders and developers so that we can add a smart, intelligent, really functional autopilot stage management system character that can also pop up on screen and be like, okay, Mr. Zeppo, you're ready for your next scene. Let's go. That's me being a puppeteer that never went to that puppet school. You should have gone to that puppet school in Connecticut. I never said anything about being a good ventriloquist. Nope. He's a terrible ventriloquist. But put a puppet on his hand and wowzers. Okay, that was weird. That was random. Clip that. Okay, so final thoughts. I think it's an unfair comparison. And ultimately, as I sat there evaluating the two of them, I was like, the decision was, because many people said Assassin's Creed did all of this and so much more 10 years ago. I'm like, yeah, that is technically true. And also, they were making a different game with Skull and Bones. And I appreciate the game, appreciate the book, appreciate the art for what it is. Not for what it should have been, according to... Although I can't help but go, this is the way I would do it. That's different. Like, should have been because other games have been... I don't know. But I'm making a nuanced distinction because here I am saying if I had been part of the team, I would have asked for a merging of these other things, right? I guess it's just the way in which you approach it. I ultimately decided I want to play both. And that was my catch-22. I kind of knew that already. And I was trying to find enough fault in Skull and Bones to be like, nope, don't want it. But honestly, there are features about the navigation and the cannon fire that I like better than both Assassin's Creed and, wait for it, Warship Hero World, whatever that one was called. And I loved that game. And what I felt was missing for me about that game was some sort of off the ship or walking around on the ship world for me to play as my captains, that would have been simple and just complex enough to be entertaining as something to do all the management stuff and then get into the next match and stuff. Now, what would be dope is it's Skull and Bones, and here's what we're gonna pray to the gods and goddesses and gremlins and machine elves of the living electro-fractal holographic universe. May they whisper into the developers' ears and into the producers' ears and into the money man's ears that they should invest the time, energy, effort, coding, talent, and money into continuing to evolve the game into a more, better, fuller version of itself, as other companies have done, such as the publishers of No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk 2077. So that we can continue playing it and turn out in a year or 2 or 3, we'll be like, aha! Look at how awesome this game has become. Amen and hallelujah. Sorry, I believe in the power of prayer. I'm not religious, but also the universe is a living holographic electrochemical fractal that has consciousness components that we don't have access to. And we don't need to worship them as deities. They kind of are annoyed by that. They're like, stop annoying us, stop worshiping us and annoying us with that mindless weirdness, because that's not what we're here for. We are you and you are us, etc. Okay, put that pin on the corkboard, because that's a subject we touch on a lot in the podcast and in the book series and in other content creation that we will have to come around full circle and do a deeper dive on someday. What does that have to do with video gaming? Nothing, in as much as that I'm just hoping my prayers will be answered so that we can become, me, myself, and I here at CTAGStudios can grow and blossom from a seed idea and an entrepreneurial vision to a proper job creating enterprise of content creation, etc. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for your support. If you're watching this live or on the video on demand shelf on either YouTube or Twitch, thank you so much. Your viewership is appreciated. Please, please, please come on down. Support the efforts. Go to solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. Click on all the things. smash all the follow buttons, etc., etc. Okay, enough of the pre-game chat lounge session preamble. We're here. We are ready to play. Let's go. We're going to play some Skull and Bones. We might even, during this session, switch over to Assassin's Creed just to check, because I already own Assassin's Creed. There's no question on that end. And I'm very, very curious. Reports indicate that the multiplayer is active. So since it is a weekend day, we might go check out multiplayer a little later in the afternoon. For now, I'm going to enjoy the onboarding process with a little smokage, and then we'll jump into our character and see where we're at and what we're doing next, etc., etc. Congratulations, you have successfully unlocked Ashen Corsair set and Ballad of Bloody Bones set. It is waiting for you in the mailbox at any 10. Rock on and groovy. So that is our 2 immediate unlocks for getting the Ultimate Edition, which is half off. I think it's still available half off for at least another day and a half. And this is me saying, despite the negative reviews, I find its current state and its potential, especially if we, hear me out, friends, we are strong as a community together. So if you already play, if you're watching this because you already play the game, or because you're interested in playing the game, join me in bringing on and rallying the community that is part of the game to bring that positive, sorry, I've got to blow my nose and sneeze. To bring that effort to help the company know that we want them to keep developing and improving the game moving forward. Excuse me one moment while I attend to this urgent allergy issue. Okay, I was wondering about that Smuggler Pass token. One of the criticisms that I saw that I was like, yeah, I can't deny that that's probably very true, and also, on top of it, a flaw within just Battle Pass systems in general. And don't get me wrong, I have indeed been paying for Battle Passes on Call of Duty because I chose that early on as like when I made Call of Duty my central franchise for the variety theme, because there's so many Call of Duty games, and especially double down on that when I heard the rumors and then found confirmed that Call of Duty franchise is coming to Battle Pass. I don't know. I'm wondering how to Game Pass, which of course that means that they'll rely and/or want the Battle Pass sales to go up even more. But that's Call of Duty. The Battle Pass system here, from what I understand, is really wafer thin, in like a bad way. And of course, people are complaining about it, and they haven't even launched Season 1 yet. So this token, which was a Battle Pass unlock token, I don't know if that's just a tier. I was confused. I wasn't sure if it was a tier skip or a free buying of one season's worth of Battle Pass. I guess we'll find out when Season 1 launches. Let's see if anything cool and new is happening in the store. I don't think there is, but maybe there is. Now that we've updated to the to a purchased version. I don't think so. So, events. This is a ship. I still have 0 gold. That's a bummer and a downside that I would have argued for if I was on the development team or on a design, you know, like on some sort of management level. I would have been like, if we're gonna sell 2 extra tiers above the basic, those should come with some gold. Just saying. Also, there should be a bank info window, and there doesn't seem to be. I keep forgetting to turn off my phone's notifications, and then getting weirded out when I hear notifications. Let's take care of that. I hope none of them are like personally important. Okay, so we didn't apparently get any new things, and I'm not gonna be buying a lot of gold unless things get really interestingly different and better in following seasons. Apparently James Bond villain names are circulating the internet. And I'm probably, you know, I'm not, although like I said, don't get me wrong, I paid for the battle passes and I like buying stuff in Call of Duty for 2 reasons. One, when I started streaming, I chose, and like I said, I doubled down later on, to make Call of Duty sort of like the central franchise around which I would circulate all the other variety. 2, I want to support that game and that company. I want to support other games and other companies in the similar fashion, especially ones that are free to play because their revenue comes from the battle passes and the bundles and stuff. But my original angel investor and I reviewed like the budget. So until I get that much more, so there's nothing new here, and I can purchase this with 1 thing of the coin, and apparently I have that, but that specifically said I can purchase it with 1 coin and 1,500 gold. That's 1 tier skip. Okay. Now the thing is, I don't know if I can spend the one that I got right now or not, and whether or not I even want to. Like, I should probably wait until season 1 actually drops. That's one of those things that the gaming industry can, in general, of the games that I've seen do battle pass systems, and I know that they're everywhere, I'm just not playing all of them, but of the ones that I was going to do something. Of the ones that I am and have, they don't usually label their preseason very well. Like Call of Duty. Hello, 1 viewer. Thank you for dropping in. All right, we've got missions here. Is this one of my? No, this is a. Hello, Zantac.
Don't forget to get us enough repair kits.
You are absolutely right, friend. But also, we're going to fast travel to our main headquarters. Even though we set up here to do a mission, we want to go check out our thingies that we unlocked.
Thomas the blacksmith.
I don't know why she likes talking about Thomas the blacksmith so much, but she mentions him a lot. What does that sound mean?
You passed by Lenitra. Things were different. Pirates saw each other as equals. Not.
That reminds me so much of the iPad game Shadow War or whatever, or Shadow Gears, where you every time you log into like an area where there's like media and applause and cameras and stuff. Okay. Premium Edition, Son of Liberty. Thank you for your purchase. You successfully redeem your reward. Investigations will be made available in your mailbox upon reaching Infamy Tier Brigand. Premonition, thank you for your purchase. Check your shipyard or vanity analyzer to customize your ship or character. You can use the Smuggle Pass token for Season 1 onwards. Digital art book and soundtrack ownership. It says Season 1, but also Season 0 has a thing. Digital art book and soundtrack ownership has been added to your Ubisoft Connect account. I got boots and a color palette. So yeah, I would argue that the rewards here for this are a little weak. Although I do like free costumes and stuff. I didn't want to miss out on the things. I realized we'd probably have to pay for it again anyways in the future. My hope is that they'll drop new DLC that won't be super expensive, and or like No Man's Sky, they'll make their updates free. Let's pray for that. So we got those things. And then we got one more thing of rewards. The thing, the other quest that we got to get to Brigand tier. Alright, friends. We done did it. Let's go talk to the dressing lady and see what options we want to wear.
Here for
Let's get rid of my
restyle,
ugly face.
Mocha? I can tell from a glance you're not a normal pirate.
Oh, thanks, sweetie.
Come, Florentine D'Alesso will turn your life around with fashion to fit your rising fame. Your clothes are beginning to fit your reputation.
Okay. I don't know why there's a half-naked dude in that room, and that's the one thing that I'm like, that's dumb, and I wouldn't want it. I would have voted that out. I'm like, get rid of the one half-naked awkward guy, and just get rid of him. And or if there's a girl, put a girl in. Like if my character's a girl. Okay, those are all already installed. Oh, the dancing one is not. Come on, let's put the dancing
Are
one in.
frocks still worn these days?
We don't need to spend money on emotes, but let's go equipment. Sets. Is this set we own? Emissive, filter by value item. Ballad of Bloody Bones set. Purchasable. Do I have to buy it even though I just got it?
My family thinks me a failure, but Florentine D'Alesso has made a fortune without them.
Oh, apparently, no, I do own them, and it didn't cost any money. I don't know where I get the hair. Oh, I guess I have to change my physical appearance. Do I like that new hair? I kind of like my regular hair. I wish it was more purple, but okay. Let's compare and contrast. This is our other set that we own, I think. Oh no, we do not own this. I guess that's just unlocked. Here we go. This is the other set we own. No, we don't. What is this one? Saber Rattler. I like the... Things I own. I thought I got 2 sets of outfits, dang it. I wish I could wear the belt and that purple skirt, but okay.
A jute dress could be lovely.
I'm gonna double check that I don't prefer any of my other tattoos. Although I don't... I can't even see any of those tattoos when she's wearing the outfit. So maybe is there a nothing? There's just stuff that makes her look dirty. That one's got a cool face tattoo. 400. If there's something that's got a cool face tattoo, maybe I'll get that. I don't want her to look bloody and messed up. That one's so far the best. That one's okay too. I almost like that one, except for the things over her eyes look like telephones, and that pisses me off. I could have sworn we had 2 sets of fresh outfits.
Vera sorely needs a restyle.
Who's Vera? Are you Vera? Is she Vera? I could have sworn we got 2 freaking outfits. Not 1. But okay. It's funny that they're carrying guns they never use. Alrighty, friends.
As your reputation grows, remember to ensure your style keeps up.
Sure thing, lady friend. What's with the weird... I don't like the lit ember things from her on her hat.
Are you back for me?
Is that her hat? I didn't notice those before. I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to go back to my purple hat.
I need an umbrella.
I like that purple thingamahoo, but this also just works perfectly. Those are invisible. At least those are... Oops. Who would wear rings above their gloves? There. I like the purple hat better. I wish we could dye the, like, I would change the red to purple in this. That's a thing we can do in ESO, but apparently we cannot do here. Maybe they'll add that someday.
Come back when you have more coin to spare.
For shizzle, baby. Because you dress me up so good. Okay, where are we going? What are we... Oh, we checked our mail. Let's go to our...
They don't have what it takes.
Let's go back to our ship. They should say stuff on the way out. Hello. Eventually, I'm gonna try to make friends and stuff.
Is picky with his customers. Why waste one's talent on the unworthy, right?
Sure. Okay, we're gonna mix and match. That's the new color scheme. That's the new color scheme.
Ready to head back to sea, Captain?
Ashen Corsair set. We're gonna rock this color. What are our new emblems? This thing? That one's new. I still sort of love that one. We've got a new... Oh, that one's kind of cool. We're going to keep that there and put that one on another boat. That's our Ubisoft Connect color palette. That's the Corsair palette. We're going to go with this one for funsies. Yes. I really love that one because it's purple and it's a girl face, but whatever. We've got a thing here. We didn't get new outfits for our crew? What the F? Should have gotten us new outfits. It looks like they did. Should have gotten us new pet, too. Should have gotten us a couple new fireworks as well. Alright. Our ship now looks doper than before. Did we get any furniture widgets? No. We've only got 11 cannonballs. Managed cargo. What? Oh yeah, we've only got 11 cannonballs. Okay, let's accept that. Well, one of the things we need to do soon is we should pack stuff that wants us to sell. And food, duh. Let's pack this. Do we have any? We don't have any. Oh, someone invited me to play the game. I'm in the middle of like figuring my own shit out. Oh, we gotta carry this around to send it to them. To give it to them, whoever they are. Alright. Let's escape though. Thanks, whoever invited me. I didn't see your name. Like, I saw it, but I didn't get to read it. But I have to do some stuff, and this is gonna be a short episode. I'm just celebrating that we're here and doing... Where's the refinery guy? You know, I haven't even really fully explored everything. Well, that's not true. We have totally explored this map. There's not a lot going on. At least not yet. I am assuming, and I may be wrong, that things get more complex the more you unlock. Come here, buddy.
Skurlock has taken a fancy to your mug. Watch yourself.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. Provide materials. What are we capable of providing materials for? Here we go. Some shark leather. Let's go. So apparently this becomes like cost prohibitively expensive to do. Claiming itself. But I didn't realize it cost any money anyways.
The Fair Clan are hard to do business with, but they have some of the best resources.
I got one. But that didn't cost me anything, right? So like, what do they mean? The refineries are cost prohibitively expensive. I'm not paying anything for this. It's just getting processed. That's one of the things I was like, I don't understand what they're talking about.
If you're quite done, I've got work to do.
Well, you're welcome. He's got some missions for me that I need to check in on, because I don't remember what they are.
Ah, so you're the kelp that washed ashore from the wreck of the Exeter.
Yes.
Skurlock may see potential in you, but all I see is a would-be pirate with salt in their breeches.
Oh man, it's brutal.
Tell me, what does the pirate king see in someone as ragged as yourself? Careful your determination is not steered by Skurlock, but by your own free will. Cunning is a pirate's true compass.
Yes.
Remember that.
Amen.
I expect you'll be wanting a pat on the back, treasure in your boots, and John Skurlock's warm embrace. Ha! St. Anne would sooner slit your throat than be called a paradise. I can build you the mightiest ship in the Indian Ocean, like I did for Skurlock with his Margareta. But how you steer it into the waves is up to you, Captain.
Rock on, buddy. Let's see if he wants to buy or sell anything. Oh, whoa. I don't even know... Where do we get pieces of 8 from? Is that something we collect? There's so many coins in this game. Okay. He doesn't want to buy any of my stuff, except for maybe... How many do I have? No, not enough. Okay. This is the boat we already built, right? Yeah. Upgrade level 0, 1 to 6. The required Rover 1. So I've got to, like, achieve some rank before I can even unlock that.
My father, hurry before your ship sails away.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry I cut you off about your father, bro. Let's see if the blacksmith wants anything to... Oh, he sent me on the quests, not the shipyard guy.
I normally wouldn't give a nobody like you the steam off my piss on a good day. But I saw your ship's got nothing sticking out of her gun ports. Hungry little gubby, aren't you? Be careful you don't nibble on company, babe. They'll gut you from stern to bow. The extra crash has left us short on supplies. The company knows this, so they're squeezing us tighter. Bring me supplies and I'll build you weapons to skewer those frogs.
Okay. Can we craft anything with him right now? Requires Rover 1. Fucking yellow. I can untrack blueprint. What is it favorited?
I do miss Bristol.
I appreciate the invitation, Shorty117, but I'm so... Oh, I don't know what I'm comparing. I'm still learning things. Missing ingredients. Acacia plant. Okay, I gotta build that one next. And that one. And I need wood tar and acacia plant. I should... Wow, I'm getting so many fun invitations! That's so cool, thank you guys. I'm so sorry. I will take up invitations to play this game in the coming days, but right now, for like a day or two, I just want to figure out what the F I'm doing. Bombard bone crate. Okay. Does he buy and sell cannonball crate? Already owned. Already owned.
So hot. Damn tropics.
Why is that one bookmarked? I don't get it. Iron husk. Already owned. I think it's because he's asked us to try and build that.
Even the sea wouldn't give you a wave.
Okay, thanks, friends. I'm sorry I'm not taking invitations right now. Also, I need to eat.
Hey, Captain, you going aboard?
Yes. We're also... We're gonna fast travel? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fast travel back to the place where we were set up for our little stint of let's just try to do this guy's quests. Alrighty, friends. Thank you for listening to me ramble about these two games and their comparison. Part of me wants to dive right in and start playing and pushing our new... Okay, one of the things that they should do is improve the maps. Possible loot. I don't want to loot it. What I want to do is go on a mission. Go on this mission of hunting these animals right around here in my little doodle dad. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? is figure out where to get or craft crowbars, because we need those apparently. See people's settlements, seek this. I just don't know who to give it to. There's some research I need to do. And some just like mucking about and sailing and stuff. Okay, so forgive me, I am going to cut this short. This was just the, let's get excited and jump in because we made the commitment. And so we will be playing this game. It's going to be part of our weekly cycle. My brain is scattered and I need to eat, I think, probably because my sugar is dropping. And I want to get back into my regular jive. I need to do my almost daily login. It's already 1 p.m. I usually want to do that in the morning, but I am quite glad and happy and excited that I managed to actually put out a new podcast episode over on Sprecher.com. Please do go check it out. That podcast is the strongest place. What is that noise? That noise happens all the time. If anybody knows what that little sea whistle noise is that happens randomly throughout Skull and Bones, please let me know. Clip that. You know what I guess I could do is just take a little break and then keep going and try to reset. But my brain wants to go eat food. Like my brain's like, go eat some protein, you crazy person. So maybe I should just clip it here. Yeah, because I'll get into it and it'll turn into what I think will be a 10-minute thing will turn into an hour. And then I'll be like, I need blood sugar balancing. So what we'll do is we'll take a little break. I'm going to go grab a bite to eat and maybe go for a walk, get the body moving, get some sunlight. I invite you to visit solo.to/Mr. Zeppo while I'm at it. And check out my podcast. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. Boom. You can go check that out right over there. So many pins on the corkboard. So many things we've discussed. And that we will return to discuss again. Either here on a just chatting or podcast episode of the live stream, or over on TikTok as a short video missive, and or on the social medias. So if you're here, you appreciate video game content. If you go to my social media, you might get annoyed because I mix and match video game content as well as. Wait, are we in season 1 or are we in pre-season? Let's go double check that. Maybe this is season 1. I'll have to do some research. There's research and some guides and whatever I need to do. If this is season 1, then I guess I should probably spend that token. But we'll figure that out. I was in the middle of a thought. Anyways, yeah. Support the thing. Check out the other things. Click on all the things. We'll be right back. When I come back, it's 60-40. It's going to be, it'll be more of this because I want to go do the shark fighting and the basic harvesting thing to get that, start getting stuff happening. Sorry that I didn't think far enough in advance to eat before I started the stream. But the sooner I take care of this, the better. Until next time, friends, I've been your humble host, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo. Please do come on back and check out more of my videos and do all the things. You know the drill. Peace out. Go be good human beings to each other out there in the real world, as well as in the game lobbies.